Is it time for the Cardinals to start planning for another quarterback? Welcome back, guys. Week 4 is here. In today's video, we're going to go over the Thursday night football game, give our review on it. We're going to do our game day picks, pick every game on Sunday and Monday. We're going to give our Thursday night prediction for next Thursday's game. And lastly, Luchii's locks. Luchii's going to give you his 4 favorite bets of the week. So, Luchii, what do you think about the Thursday night game?
I think the Seahawks played well. They kind of let up at the end, but Sam Darnold is still playing well. I won't say he's playing as crazy as he was last year with the Vikings, but he's still showing that he's a solid starting quarterback in this league. Seahawks play with a chip on their shoulder, it feels like, including Sam Darnold with that one really large or that really long run that he had. It just feels like that they're playing for something to prove, to make sure that people understand the Seahawks are also here to compete for that division. On the flip side, I am happy for Marvin Harrison Jr. finally getting his touchdown this year. How he played on the second half, if he can play like that for the rest of the game, then we actually have something to build off of. But if we're being honest, Kyler's got to improve. He threw 41 times. He had 27 completions. He had 2 interceptions, 200 yards. 2 touchdowns are great, and 200 yards we can live with if he was running really well. But 5 carries, 41 yards, it's manageable for the Seahawks at that point. I think that Kyler's got to improve one way or the other, either full into his running or he's got to start producing more on the passing side. All in all, it was a very entertaining game, especially at the end. And again, I'm just happy that Marvin Harrison got his touchdown.
Yeah, I mean, you couldn't say any better myself. I mean, the thing with the Cardinals, they started way too slow and it bit them in the butt toward the end of the game. So sloppy start the game. Quarterback play was really sloppy. Everything, Marvin Harrison Jr., I mean, not on the same page with the quarterbacks, wrong routes, not completing the route, drops, all this stuff, uncharacteristic stuff for him and what he's upside is, certainly should be able to bring those ones in. But it was great to see them turn it around with him, keep going back to him, try to get his confidence going, and it paid off. He had some big plays, that amazing touchdown catch. That was good to see. So like you said, hopefully they can use this to build forward as a building block and really get him going because they need him. Another thing was Trey Benson. I was very disappointed in that. I mean, going into the game, obviously Connor was out. We all expected him to kind of be a big difference maker in this game. He didn't really do too much. And then in the final couple drives of the game, he didn't get one touch. So that was pretty disappointing. See, the Cardinals, I don't know how I feel about them. I don't know if they got to a hot start and they're going to slow down. I kind of think that's the way it's going to go. I don't feel great with Kyler, but we'll see how they do. As far as the Seahawks, like you said, man, Sam Darnold, is so good to see him doing well because when he got drafted by the Jets, we're like, it didn't go too great, but he revived his career in Minnesota, and then that earned him a contract with Seattle. So it's good to see Sam Darnold sling it. He's looking really good. Like you said, the big run was key. JSN had the big play. He came alive in the second half. That was huge. Running backs were good. Charbonnet, of course, is always taking the touchdowns. But yeah, I mean, all in all, it's a good game. Thankfully, the Cardinals came back, made it a good game. But the Seahawks, I've been seeing they're a real threat to that division. So that's going to be interesting to see how they do and how it plays out.
Yeah, I'm honestly, maybe it's just me. I'm just surprised that the Cardinals' run game is not better. Even when they
Yeah.
had James Conner, I hope for a speedy recovery. But I will also say, even with him, their run game wasn't great. And
Yeah.
it just seems like I was just surprised. I thought their run game was going to be much better than what it is. Now to move on into our predictions for the rest of the games. 9:30 Eastern time, we got Vikings versus Steelers over in Dublin. And the spread is -2.5 for the Vikings.
I'm taking the Vikings to cover. I just think they're an all-around better team right now. Steelers should have blown the Patriots away with all those mistakes the Patriots made. So I'm not really sold on them.
Give me the Vikings. Give me the Vikings by 7. Commanders versus Falcons. Falcons are favored by a 1.5, and that is because Terry McLaurin and JD are both already listed as out for the game.
I'm taking Falcons to cover. I'll take them by, I mean, although Mariota did play well, I'm taking the Falcons to cover, though. I think it'll be a little closer than people think, but I'm going to take them by like 4 or 5.
This is really weird. I didn't think I'd be the one defending the Commanders, but give me the Commanders. I think from what I saw from Mariota last week, I was totally wrong on him. And give me the Commanders by 4. Saints versus Bills. The Bills are favored by 14.5 points. Man, poor Saints.
My gosh. I'm gonna be wrong here probably, but I'm gonna take the Saints to cover by a tiny bit. I'm taking Bills by double digits, but it's probably gonna be a blowout. But I'm gonna take Saints by a little bit to cover.
Give me the Bills and give me the Bills to cover. I think they're going to win by 21.
I was gonna say it might be 20 something. Yeah. Yeah, probably.
Yep. Browns versus Lions, and the Lions are favored by 10.5.
Oh, wow. 10 and a half. I think they cover.
But you have the Lions winning, yes?
Yeah, I think the no, I'm sorry. I think the Lions cover. I think the Lions cover.
Oh,
I think I did. It was. I took it in my work pool. It was like 7.5. I took it, but I'm gonna still take it. 10 and a half. I've been taken by like 12 or 13.
I'm going to go Lions for the win, but Browns to cover.
Okay.
They have shown that their defense can hang. Panthers versus Patriots. Patriots are favored by 5.5.
Man, here we go again. I'm gonna take the Panthers to cover. Patriots money line.
Give me the Patriots and give me the Patriots to cover.
Go.
I'm going to say the Patriots win by 6. Chargers versus Giants. Chargers are favored by 6.5.
This is the one I was thinking about a lot. I was thinking leaning Giants, but you know what? I'm gonna take Chargers. I just don't think Dart will be that great in his debut. I think the defense will be too much for him. But yeah, I'm gonna take Chargers to cover barely.
I take the Chargers to win, obviously. Give me the Giants to cover. This is going to be a 3-point game. Jackson Dart is going to channel his inner Anakin Skywalker and bring them some freaking points.
Henceforth, you shall be known as Darth Vader.
Eagles, Buccaneers. Eagles are favored by 3.5, and that is going to be largely due to Mike Evans' injury, plus possibly some defensive injuries, and some of the O-line is injured on the Bucs as well.
Yeah, I took the Eagles. I'm taking them again here. I'm taking them to cover the spread.
The Bucs always have our number.
Mm.
The Bucs always have our number, and I did at the beginning, before the season started, take the Bucs over the Eagles in this week. Because of that, it's finally time for Jalen to get his get back against the Buccaneers. We're gonna win this game, and we're gonna win by 7. Titans versus Texans. Texans are favored by 7.5.
Yeah, dude, this is a home run. The Titans are gonna cover.
Yeah.
They're gonna cover this. Yeah, this is like the easiest one in my opinion.
The Texans offense has not been doing anything. I don't know why they get this kind of like spread. What was going on here? I don't know. Titans, I think, will cover the spread. Give me the Texans to win by 3. Colts, Rams. Rams are favored by 3.5.
This one I was tough. I was going back and forth on it. I think the Rams cover. I think they go 4 or 5. I hope they do win though for Joe.
I mean, the Rams look really nice. Matthew Stafford's looking to get, some redemption from last week. They're fired up for that. Kyron Williams looks really, really good. The Puka is going absolutely insane. Give me the Colts. Flipping the spread. They're going to win by at least 6. Jaguars, 49ers. 49ers are favored by 3.5.
I'll take the 49ers to cover. I'll give them by like 6 or 7.
I had a hard time with this one because I wanted to take the Jags only because the 49ers are starting to get a lot of injuries.
Yeah, no Bosa.
Once again. But I got to take the 49ers. I don't think the Jaguars have it in the tank. I think this is a 3-point game, though, so I'm going to say the Jaguars barely make the spread there. Ravens, Chiefs, probably game of the week. I would say that everyone's anticipating because this is the 2 best 1 and 2 teams.
Yeah, literally.
Baltimore is favored by 2.5, though.
Yeah, I took Baltimore. I think they win by like 3, maybe 4, but I can see a field goal, something like that going on. But I'll stick to my point before the season. There's going to be controversy in this game, whether it's a missed call, whether it's something. There's going to be controversy whether the Ravens win, the Chiefs win, and it's going to be fun to listen and see all week.
Give me the Ravens reluctantly, and I say they win by a field goal, so I'm going to say they cover the spread. Bears, Raiders. Raiders are favored by 1.5.
I literally went back and forth. I'm going Raiders this time. Bears are playing some great football. Great football. I don't want to take that away from them. I think this is where the Raiders bounce back. Geno plays better. Genty has a game, right? It's going to be tough. Bears defense has been good, but I'm taking Raiders.
Well, my prediction has not been great on the Raiders, just because I felt like they were going to be much better this year. But I'm still going to take the Raiders. I'm going to take the Raiders by 7. Packers, Cowboys. Packers are favored by 6.5.
6.5.
6.5 spread is pretty large.
I'm going to take Cowboys to cover, Packers money line. That's where I'm going. I think it's like 5 or 6.
I'm going to take the Packers, and I'm going to take the Packers to win huge in this game by like 14.
Ooh, okay. Love that.
I think the Packers the defense is going to be going absolutely berserk for their boy Parsons.
How many picks is Dak throwing?
2. And Parsons gets him on the ground twice. Dolphins versus Jets Monday. Miami is favored by 2.5.
I'm taking Miami to cover. Pick them to cover. I think it'll be a high scoring game. I think they win by 6, 7, maybe.
You just did that for the meme. Miami, I think, is going to win this and cover the spread. Bengals versus Broncos. Broncos are favored by 7.5, pretty much just because it's Browning at quarterback and not Joe Burrow.
I'll take them to cover. I was like thinking I'm gonna take the Bengals to cover the spread, but you know what? I'm gonna take the Broncos to cover. I think they're not gonna be able to get the run game going. Surtain's gonna get Chase frustrated. It's just gonna be a bad game for the Broncos. I'm sorry, for the Bengals. I'm taking the Broncos to cover.
If you're the Bengals, do you go ahead and call the Giants? I just am thinking about it, like call the Giants up and ask for Russell Wilson straight, just to get you through the next few weeks, because this is.
I think I would. That's a good idea.
This is getting out of hand, but I'm taking Broncos. I'm taking Broncos to cover the spread. I think they win by 10. Now, looking ahead to week 5 for the Thursday game, we're going to get our prediction in now for that. Rams versus 49ers, and Rams are favored by 3 currently.
That's going to be a close divisional game. We got another NFC West game back to back. Give me the Rams though. I think the Rams show up, play well. I'm gonna take the Rams by 7.
I was gonna say the same thing. I'm gonna take the Rams, and I'm gonna take the Rams by 7. I think that this will be the game that they bounce back.
All right, guys. Now it's time for Luchii's locks. Luchii's gonna give you his 3 favorite bets plus 1 sleeper bet. Luchii, what are we looking at this week?
Just to take a quick peek at last week, man, the sleeper keeps hitting. The locks are not doing well. Picks for this week, I got Keenan Allen having an anytime touchdown. He hasn't missed yet this year, so knock on wood, but he's 3 for 3 so far. I got Amon-Ra St. Brown for a touchdown as well against Cleveland. Myles Garrett having a sack against Detroit. Truthfully, think that's because Jared Goff is not very mobile. And then our sleeper pick, I'm going to go with Jonathan Allen for a sack against Pittsburgh, because Aaron Rodgers is not running very well at all, and I think he's going to get back there and get a sack. Trail that if y'all want, guys, but play responsibly.
All right, guys, that's it for today's video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, share it with a friend, subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you in week 5.